Hello everybody and welcome to today's episode of Every Day is Saturday. Today we are in northern Georgia, just south of Chattanooga, Tennessee at
Rock City.
And we are here for the opening night of Rock City's Enchanted Garden of the Lights. And it is currently 5:30, so we are just reaching dusk, but they do have timed admission, so there's not too much of a crowd. I believe that they accept approximately 80 people or so, if I remember correctly, when we ordered the tickets, and you can only order them online. This is one of those moments where I wish I carried some change on me, because for 75 cents, you can rent a golf ball. And as you can see up here, they have some miniature golf right up here at Rock City. So we are now entering the Magic Forest. Here we go. Now, we were recently at Dollywood where they had 5 million lights, and I'm not certain how many lights there are here, but there are a lot of lights here at Rock City, just as we saw at Dollywood. There's something super cool about these large paths, and look at that. Look at this cliff down below. I can tell that we're definitely coming up on a light show. The boys are dancing and the lights are beating to the tune of the music at all of these Christmas trees. Counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you count the ones in the back, there's over a dozen Christmas trees just in this little area alone. This is really neat. It's an Artomat where you can buy some various artwork. It's pretty neat. So I was quickly informed that there's no personal videography or photography around Santa, so I got a very quick video clip of Santa with the boys, but it wasn't very long. So we gave the soldier a tip, and in exchange, Gentry got a gold coin. It's pretty neat. Show us the gold coin there. All right. It turns out that Gentry's coin was a piece of chocolate. I've now had to switch to a toboggan because it is a little chilly here at the Enchanted Garden of Lights, and I kind of look like Joe Pesci from when he was in Harry and Home Alone now. Next up, the North Pole Village. And they even have like their own version, sort of like Build-A-Bear, where you can get the Grinch, woolly mammoths, some elves. Looks like there's some snowmen in the back as well. Got some Christmas-like necklaces. This is really neat. They have changed this rock formation into a snowman. And as you're driving through Chattanooga, you can see this star for miles. And we are at the very top of Lookout Mountain right now, where you can see 7 different states on a clear day and, of course, in the daytime. But I wonder how many states we're looking at right now at this very moment. And they are pointing this way to the edge of the rock. Here are those 7 states: Tennessee, Kentucky, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Alabama. Here's a really cool gingerbread house that they have here at the Enchanted Garden of Lights. Now, we have no idea what's ahead, but the elf is pointing this way. So let's see what it's all about. There are a lot of lookouts that are closed off due to it being dark and not lit up. Gentry is really urging me to come this way, so there must be something exciting ahead. Oh, wow.
The elves!
Here are the fairy tale caverns. Wow. It feels like we're getting ready to board the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train at Disney's Magic Kingdom as we go down this pathway. Now, we normally have Henry on a stroller at pretty much every event we go to, but in this situation, as you can see how narrow the squeeze is, it's impossible, first of all, to have strollers on this pathway. But there are certain pathways that are accessible by wheelchair and stroller only, but this pathway is not one of them.
These are rocks, right?
Yeah.
Well, those kind of look like frosted flakes, kind of.
They kind of do. Here are some trolls hard at work. This is so cool how the cave just lights up. And you can see, I mean, it is pretty much a squeeze through here. And there are certain parts, I mean, I'm just slightly over 6 feet in height, and I'm having to duck quite a bit in some of these areas, but the views are incredible. Oh, those are stalactites, stalagmites. Here are some mannequins that are cozied up next to the fire or reading a book as we're here inside of a cave. Right from the book, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, you can see the sugar plums dancing above the heads of the children who are sound asleep. And there's Santa Claus and his reindeer right outside. Here's a little house full of trolls. This is really cool. It's a gingerbread house. And I stand corrected. It's actually Hansel and Gretel. Jennifer just noticed. And there you can see Hansel, Gretel, and the evil witch from Hansel and Gretel. Here's Rip Van Winkle. Got Little Red Riding Hood. And Jack and the Beanstalk. Goldilocks and the Three Little Bears. And this one is Cinderella. So cool. This is the old woman who lived in the shoe. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Here we have the story of the Three Little Pigs. This is the brick house. This is the house made of hay. I don't see the third house. Also don't see a third pig. Wait, there's a third pig. But no house. Here's Hey Diddle Diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. Here's a whole festival or circus of gnomes. Those guys look a little seasick. Kind of like what driving up this mountain will do to you with all the switchbacks. So as we exit the cave here, we have quite a spectacular view. Little bridge. Watermill. Yeah, it's kind of like the gristmill at Dollywood, right? Well, everybody, thanks for coming along with us today to see Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights. So, Gentry, what were your thoughts today on the Enchanted Garden of Lights?
Definitely go. I really love it meeting Santa and
Yeah, you got to meet Santa, a toy soldier, an ice princess.
And also, Santa got mixed up with our toys. I was talking about my toys first, and he was like, "Oh, so he wants a Nerf gun and stuff." It's like that's mixed up.
Well, hopefully he won't mislabel your presents when he delivers them on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Jennifer, what were your thoughts?
All the lights are really pretty.
Absolutely, and I really enjoyed the caves. The cool weather just goes hand in hand with Christmas lights. They have a lot of fire pits going with natural wood burning, and we do highly recommend Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights. And thank you so much for joining us. If you like this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, and we would be absolutely honored if you would subscribe to our channel. And we can't wait to see you next time on Every Day is Saturday.
Saturday.